Hi guys, this is Harish Kumar Reddy. Welcome to DevOps World. Today I'm trying to continue my topic, guys. So today I'm trying to discuss about Docker Compose files. So we are trying to discuss about Docker Compose files. So basically, what is Docker Compose? Previously, we discussed about multi-container architecture, but now today I'm trying to go with introduction of Docker Compose file. We'll try to see the use cases later, guys. So today I'll try to install the Docker Compose file, and what is the functionality of the Docker Compose file, we'll try to discuss now. Okay. So basically, if like a Docker Compose file is also called as Docker Swarm. So that's why you already heard about Docker Swarm here. Okay, so we are trying to go. So what is the importance of Docker Compose file is to work on the Groovy codes, that is YAML files. So that is YAML files. So which we can connect, which we can create a multi-container architecture so that you can understand. So you can understand what is. So we already discussed about multi-container architecture. Okay, so here without writing the ad hoc commands, I can write the Groovy code concept. I can write the Groovy code concept. This YAML file contains about the containers which can launch, how we can link with the YAML files. Okay, so whatever you are working with the use cases, we are working with the YAML files. You are working with the YAML files. This YAML files which we can contain the it is contain the Groovy codes. So this is not a scripting file, guys. This is how we can work on the this is how we can try to work on the some different types of Groovy codes according to the use cases of ad hoc commands. Okay, so without wasting the ad hoc commands, I will try to write the services, multi services in one scenario. Okay. So now see here for left. So in Docker Compose file, we are working with the left hand side, that is key values, right hand side, that is called values. Okay. So YAML files having indentation spaces. Okay. What is meant by YAML? We'll try to discuss now. Okay. First, before the YAML file, I'll try to install Docker Compose file, guys. Okay. Okay. So we need to install Docker Compose file. So first, we'll try to open the official website of Docker. Let's connect the file. So we are trying to install Docker Compose file now. This is a package. This is the package. Okay. So once you've done this package, now we are trying to go with the Docker Compose file. Docker Compose file. So next we are trying to check the Docker version. We'll try to check the Docker version. See here, Docker Compose file is officially running. Okay, Docker Compose file is officially working. Okay, so now see, once you've done this Docker Compose file, then what we can try to do here is we are trying to install Docker files. We are trying to install the Docker files. So here we are trying to go with so first create a Docker container for the file setting by using dev environment. Okay, so I'm using MySQL server and I'm using WordPress. Okay, so now see here, I will try to write this script. Actually, I'll explain you what is this one in next classes, guys. First, I'll try to show you how we can work on the Docker Compose files. Okay, so let's copy this file. So I'll try to execute this file, then I can try to explain you what is this actually. Okay, so this is my use case scenario, guys. So whenever you're writing the files, that is Docker Compose file, you can write a Groovy codes here. Let's go with insert mode. Now you can try to execute this file. So I'll tell you what is this. Don't worry. Okay, escape, :WQ, enter. So now I'll try to run this particular file by using Docker Compose up. So up is something where we can work with the multiple services. I'm trying to execute this service. I'm trying to execute this server. It is working. It is working. So this is how we can work with the multi-containers. Work with the multi-containers. So it is working successfully. See, it is running. So like this, we can try to run the files. So we are not using any ad hoc commands. We are working with the multi-containers, okay, with one Groovy code concept, okay. So if you have 80 servers, you have to insert every time. But here I'm not using anything. With one shot, I can do all the things, okay, multi-service, okay. So now let's take public IP address. Let's take public IP address. You can try to paste it here. So now what is official port number of front-end server? So my official port number of front-end server is 55050. 5050. 5050. I'm trying to run the services. I'm trying to run the services. See here, WordPress is working successfully. And I'm trying to continue this file. Let's go. This is how we can try to run the WordPress file. Okay. So basically what I'm trying to say here is I just install Docker Compose file. I just give the one use case scenario to understand this concept. Okay. So this is what we are trying to do here in this class. So next class, I'll try to explain you very briefly about what is Groovy code actually, how we can work on the Docker Swarm, and what are the multi-services which we can try to contain the Docker Compose file. We'll try to discuss this one later, guys. So this is what the use case scenario. So basically Docker Compose file will comes a picture of multiple services within one single file. Okay, so here we are trying to work with the one single command. We are trying to work on the multiple services. This is my intention of Docker Compose file. Okay, so Docker Compose file is very easy to understand and it is human language, human intention language. Just like Ansible, we already installed playbooks, right? Similarly, we are trying to work on the YAML files. Okay, so this is all about the today's class, guys. Next, I can try to continue in depth about the Docker Compose file. Okay, so if you have liked my video, like, share, and subscribe.